Welcome back to EFC TV. It's the breaking news. That whole thing. Welcome back to EFC TV. Sorry. Again. Welcome back to EFC TV. It's the breaking news that Everton have completed the signing of Southampton winger Tyler Dibling. That's his name. Obviously, for an undisclosed fee, but basically it's around, I believe, what I've read up the club website today about it. I believe it's around. I believe what I've read off the club website is where I believe that it's like paying 52 million, paying 52 million pounds to get him. So no, I think if I'm good to say, I believe it's like I also believe there's like yeah, and I also believe it's like yeah. Listen, also if I'm good to say so. Listen, obviously, I think I've read the thing on the club website where I believe there'll be add-ons. I believe there'll be add-ons as well. I believe there'll be add-ons as well, like 5 million, somewhere around that. And then I think that comes around. Well, what I think that's like 34 million. Something like that comes. So I'm not an expert. I think it's something like that. Yeah, cause it's been banned quite a bit. I was what it is, and so it's mad. Hey, it's just. See, let's go fee. On a 4-year deal, and until the end of June 2029. So basically, this year before 2030. So it's probably I don't know, like 3 years down before that happens. But yeah, done. Obviously, the 19-year-old talent becomes David Moyes' eighth signing of the summer transfer window for the obviously following the signings of Alecarez on obviously permanent deal. So before that, obviously, I meant to say twice again, obviously on the permanent deal, so he started permanent deal. Obviously, also us rivals are Thierno Barry, of Travers, obviously Mark Travers, Adam Azonu, obviously Kieran Drewbury again, brilliant player. Everton Drewbury Hall, Tom King, and obviously Tom King, and also along with Jack Grealish again another player. That's a Grealish, and obviously also on season long love Man City. So again, yeah, quite interesting. Obviously, but listen, you know what? I think listen, normally I say yeah, you sign, but the thing this is, it's the price paid from them. I think now it's maybe got somebody saying now, but. But it's my opinion. You know what? I think he's a good solid. Me person. You know what? Not person. You know what? In my opinion, you know what? It is good signing. It is, but the only downfall of the signing is how much you pay the player, because like we could have got him. We could have got that player, cheaper. Like if it bound down, so dropped it for like maybe like what it was, from like from like 50 to like maybe down to 40 or 49 even, that we could have done that, go yeah, bring sign on. But listen, believe me, I'm glad. Believe me, I am. Believe me, I'm made up and glad that I am. But again, I just think we could have gone for, look, we could, I think we could have got him for maybe lower, or we could have gone, look, someone else get another player maybe for less money, and then we could have got him maybe for less money. But against Southampton, it's a lot of money from him, but I can't get the point to get it. But, it's, listen, this is what it is. Listen, we have to pay £52 million to get him, but again, deal's done, move on, and that's it. But there you go, yeah. But listen, generally, I think. But generally, I do think, generally, I do think he is a good. But generally, I do think, but listen, generally, I do actually think, it's a really good, exciting, solid. It's a really good. Good. Sorry. You know what? But maybe you know what? I actually think it. But you know what? In my opinion, I do. You know what? Generally, in my opinion, not generally my opinion. Gone on. You know what? One, but generally, I do think it's a really good, exciting sign. You know, he's a very good quality player. Obviously, he's a very, very, okay. You know what? One, in my opinion, you know what I do, but in my opinion, you know what I do think it's a good. It's obviously a good. Obviously, but my opinion, I think it's a good sign. Really is a good. I don't sound guys, but it actually good sign. So I think maybe I think it's a really good. It's really good, solid. He's a young, exciting player. Also, again, he's obviously a winger as well. We haven't got one, so we haven't got on the right side. So again, we've also gone for that side as well. I like the fact we've gone and done that. I think what Moyes has been going on about. I think Beth Gonzalez mentions as he so some time and all that stuff. So again, it might be. I think it's good that maybe. I'm actually glad for us to actually be going. You have to looking and going after these young. I feel like these some of these young and upcoming talented players like Dibling and obviously azonu and obviously Giswell. So again, you're not Giswell's not young, but obviously players like that who are good. I think come team help team out, great chance to score goals. Obviously I think give the team potential to win a few games and really give us chances to give us pace as well, because in the Premier League now it's all pace. So I think we get pace, it helps out. It's no point us going to get a 39-year-old, not 39, maybe like a 30-something-year-old player who got to that pace. Now, listen, unless it's a striker or centre forward does that, whatever. If it's just like striker or centre forward does that, good, well done, whatever. Because that's the thing. If it's obviously not even why so obviously, but generally, if but generally, I do think it's a good, solid, exciting young sign it is. But again, the price of it maybe is not great, but again, is what it is, and we move on. But there you go. But as I said before, but generally, I do think it's a good. But generally, I think it's a good. Obviously, I think it's a exciting young. Obviously, but generally, I think it's obviously a good, exciting young player who we signed again. Obviously, signing up young players. So again, you know what? It might be. I think it's but generally, I think it's a really it's a really good, exciting film. Obviously, it's. Listen, I don't know if it's going to. Listen, I don't know if it's going to sign. I don't know, but listen, I don't know if it's going to sign. I don't know, but. But as my opinion, I do think it's a good. Obviously, generally, I do think it's really exciting young player we just signed there. Hopefully he does well for us. Hopefully he does well for us and the team. Hopefully he does well. Hopefully he does well for us and obviously the team as well. Hopefully he does well for us and the team as well. Obviously I think now I don't know if he can play against Mountfield because I think he has. I think he will probably rest in time for him to play, or not. I don't know, because I know if they're not resting a certain time, if they don't, they're not there and they're not but a thing. And I don't think he's played in the cup. So, but yeah, it's really but else, yeah. But generally I think it's a good, it's a really exciting young player. Got massive potential to become good. He could come good, come bad. No one knows. But also go on. In my opinion, I think it's a really good signing, but in my opinion, I think it seems like it comes across as a really good, exciting young talented player we just signed. So again, hopefully he does it. Hopefully he does, as he's shown me when he's at Southampton. Hopefully he does what he did at Southampton, Everton. Hopefully he does it. But again, you never know, Dave. Hopefully he does it. But yeah, we'll deal with it now. Obviously, listen. I think if you've not heard this news yet, obviously, they've also against some up news now. Obviously, in other news that Everton is proud to confirm that Pepsi Max, as founding family. Obviously, Pepsi as the founding partners of the Hill Dickinson Stadium. I love that name. That's why, but I do. It's a really good name to that. Stadium, obviously. The 5-year partnership will see Pepsi Max become the club's official soft drink supplier, brings one of the world's the world's most recognisable and enjoyed brands to Everton, to Everton's new stadium. Obviously Everton's new stadium, and suppliers will no suppliers gone off. Yeah, obviously, and supporters will see the Pepsi Max branding across a range of stadium assets, including LED board, obviously LED boards, LED boards, and retail points as well, obviously. Yeah. But maybe you know what I actually think the fact is we've got Pepsi Max as a fan member, and also as advertising the drinks and all that. I like the fact. Listen, I actually love the fact that we're getting like big names, like I think not so far gone about. I think also not so far gone about something like so, but I think like not so far gone about. I think obviously so far though we've got big brand. I think listen now it's like the fact that Brandon Wise we're doing well because it's like the fact that Brandon Wise we're doing quite well because guess what, right, we're bringing in, we're not bringing up, but obviously we're bringing in, and we're attracting and bringing in these massive big names like I think massive big names like Budweiser, obviously now Pepsi Max now we're doing that again, but I'm sorry, but I absolutely think the club actually obviously like brand wise. I feel like now this might be okay, but this might be I'm actually glad to see the club like brand wise do well now because again like I remember when Everton got like home runs. I'm not getting on top of see me wardrobe over there, my wardrobe in my room as well. And basically it's got home on it. It's like home right. It's that, and then obviously like you think you bare names, and obviously now I've got steak on that's what I've not got on mine because I don't like it. I don't like the gambling thing really. I'm not a fan of it. It's really. It's just some. That's just me. I'm not a fan of it because I'm not. But again, but obviously, in person, you know what? I'm actually glad to see us go and do like get these like massive big names. I feel get these massive big names. Like Budweiser, Pepsi. Now, but obviously, imagine me a few more names like that. Obviously, I think obviously, ready to become. Obviously, I think obviously become like founding partners of our new ground. So basically, more names in there. So basically, it's mad because I'm sorry, but I love the fact that we're getting these big names in that because again, I think if we still go to the park, we won't get it. Oh, have that. You got a massive stadium for names and so. Yeah, you see. So obviously you see it now. I think obviously see it now, but I think obviously you see it now, don't you? In all the big stadiums all around the world, a lot of them. I mean, especially so especially like I think the SoFi the SoFi Arena in South California, and then obviously you see like how big that one is, and then in the names, it's like you bring in these. I'm still going on right, but it's generally amazing. Obviously, but obviously, yeah. I'm raising the points as well. Obviously, yeah. Obviously, guys, don't really force. Obviously, then the force going to explode. Obviously, yeah, let me know force going to explode. What you think of the dibling? Do you think it's good? What you think of the dibling news? Do you think it's a good sign, a bad signing? Do you think it work out? Do you think it won't work out? Or anything? I think like anything that week. Do you think that'll happen? Not happen or? No, sorry, happened, doesn't it? Sorry, completed, done, whatever. But you know what I mean? Like, let's just think that sign will work out well. Do you think it won't work out well? Do you think it will, or anything? Obviously, and also, what are your opinions on the Pepsi? Do you think it's a good brand name to have, or is it a bad one, or do you think it's either good or bad? Obviously, I think we should have got something better. Me personally, I think Everton should just go and get like Jack Daniels, right? Because Jack Daniels is my favourite drink, it is. They all gonna know, but my favourite drink is Jack Daniels. So. There's something you guys didn't know about, did you? And there's something you guys didn't know about me, and there's something you guys didn't know. I love drinking Jack Daniels. Listen, imagine if I haven't got Jack Daniels on like as like the as another fan in part. Oh my god, I've been to whenever. Oh, so interesting. And that's just my opinion because I love Jack Daniels. And yeah, let's get into it. Obviously, obviously, you want to see more great videos you want to see more great videos like stuff, match previews, match reactions. I'm doing match reactions as well for the game against Brighton. I'm doing that around 10 o'clock time. Doing that. Obviously, all you want to see like match previews, match reactions, my Southampton shows, and also great videos like that as well. He also has exclusive videos like some Mac and my Southampton with topics. Obviously, other great videos like that as well. You know what? I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com. It absolutely massively helps the channel out. Helps the channel keep going, improve, get better. Generally helps out because obviously it does. Help massively because it does as well. I always say all the time, obviously, generally helps out massively because obviously it does. There you go. Obviously, yeah. And also, don't forget as well, also make sure you if you subscribe already, don't forget to press the notification button / bell. And if you've not subscribed, go and subscribe and then press the notification button / bell. Go and press that. So you can hear about everything. So you can hear about great so you can hear about Everton news, and so you can obviously see great videos like this as well. So, but yeah, really, I don't know. Obviously, yep. So that's another thing I'm saying. Obviously, I meant to do. Also, you know what? And I would really appreciate it if you would share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on any of your other socials as well. Share it on there. So with that, obviously my sales success does. And also don't forget to give a like, leave comments. Listen, do you agree what I've said about the brand? Do you agree about the branding? Do you agree what I said about branding? Do you disagree or anything like that? Really, obviously. Yeah. And also, I think anybody who does leave comment, who obviously does leave a comment in the comment section below, I'll give you guys a shout out because I will. Obviously, I think if anybody does leave like obviously anybody leaves comments in the comment section below, I'll give you guys a shout out as well. I think obviously anybody who does leave a comment in the comment section below, I'll give you guys a shout out as well. So if you leave comments, I'll give you guys a shout out. So little thing to obviously, if you want to get a shout out, just leave a comment. I'll give you guys a shout out because that's our best now. I'll do that. Obviously, guys, there you go. Really, that's all the news for obviously I think last 2 days or before that. So yeah.